Hey, how's it going? Broski's Blank Fog here, and this is episode 1 of Hail to the Chief. This is a series of tips, tricks, and little hints to help you out with Modern Warfare 3. And today we're going over Dome, probably one of the smallest maps ever in a Call of Duty other than Shipment and possibly High Rise. Now, this map is very close quarters, very hectic for grenades and spawn traps, and I'm going to show you guys how to survive this map a little easier than normal. Show you guys lines of sight, nade spots, and some capture spots. Now, this map itself, you might want to use SMGs and assault rifles, maybe shotguns for the indoor sections. Sniper rifles and LMGs will most likely not succeed very well here. Now, this map, you might want to prepare for the B spawn trap if you are playing domination, because that B building is a very, very scary place to be when you're locked in it, because there's pretty much no way out. If you're in it, you're in it, and that's it. Now, in this opening area, once you come out of C, there's a lot of traffic right in this alleyway, and so instead of having just running out there and dying all the time, you want a line of sight. Now, this tank doesn't provide much cover or any visual help, so a better way to look down the alleyway without having no cover and actually seeing better is coming over to this one Humvee, which provides you cover already if you're just hanging out in this area. But what you can do is just hop on its bumper and just look down the alleyway. Pretty much great line of sight, you got a lot of visual cover, and not a lot of people are going to be expecting seeing you there. Now, this is the B building, very hectic spawn trap, very crazy in general for just close quarter situations. This building itself has spawns all over it, and you'll spawn in one corner, the next corner, or just middle of the room. You'll spawn everywhere around it. So B is right here in the middle of the floor, and not really any capture spot, just kind of hop in, throw some nades, to cover yourself. But when you are in this building, or even spawn trapped in this building, do not come to the windows. People will just destroy you when you're in the windows because they'll pick you off, and you'll get deaths that you shouldn't have even gotten. And most of these windows don't even have that good of a line of sight. So what you can do, instead of using T-Martin's spot, if you've seen it, which I'll show it in a couple seconds, you can use my spot, and it's a little more effective for even just looking at the building or trying to get out of the spawn trap. So this is T-Mart's spotting, and pretty much all you have to do is look a little bit towards the desk and climb up on this wall thing. And the problem with this spot is you have no cover whatsoever, so the second you even get up to it, you're probably going to die. You're probably going to die before you even get up to it. So what you can do is use this spot and just come up to this wall and walk up on the desk. Now, the desk provides pretty solid cover itself, and you can prop yourself higher and higher if you need to, to see farther down that tunnel. And if you're getting shot, just back away slowly and go hide. So I think that spot is a lot more effective for just seeing out of the building and trying to get out of the spawn trap. And man, I just suck at flashes. So now this is the third area. This area is the shipment crate area. This is the docks and the A spawn, and it's also back dome. So A spawn is right in the back of dome near power, and the second lockdown area for the B spawn trap is back here also. Now, this area is kind of not my favorite area to be, mainly because it's such a straight sight line and there's not a lot of cover in between areas. Because it's all straight away and then there's one turn, it's very easy to just get picked off from long range here. Now, what you can do for this area, if you're looking down back B, and you just want to survive a little better, is stay near the stairs area and the ledge, and you'll survive better. But this right here is where the A flag is, and there's no really capture spots. You just have to hold the flag and hope for the best. But when you are up here on the back B, most of your spawn trappers are going to be on the stairs or on the ledge, and once you're in the spawn trap, it's really hard to get out. I mean, I can't really tell you guys otherwise because it's a very, very hard spawn trap. So other than these two areas, people will be watching the front and back here. But if you are back here, there is some cover options for the alleyway. You can get right here behind the sandbag, which kind of gets in your way because of the barbed wire. But you have no cover from these other two areas. So that's not fair if they're coming from A up to B, because you're going to die. So what you can do, instead of just being out in the open from that alleyway, you can look straight to this truck. Great line of sight, and you can see so much. Now, it's not full solid cover, but it is visual cover. You can shoot through these crates, but it's not very easy. You'll get a couple hit markers because of bullet penetration. But you still have no cover from over there. So if someone is coming over there and you know it, rush up to this crate, and then you can either jump up and look if he's coming, or what you can do is to jump corner dive and just fly around the corner, jump in the air, shoot, and lay on the ground, and you'll scare the crap out of him. And with this one, you can do the same thing. And if you do it right, you can probably even jump over to A and take anyone else on it. So now that this is a opening spot, so everyone stuns and flashes this corner because it's the A spawn and the C spawn. I wouldn't recommend nading this spot because most of the people aren't just going to be standing there on the corner. But also this one, it's a javelin opener. So if you got someone slowly camping the Humvees there, or just AFK and they're not going anywhere, just javelin that spot and it'll most likely get you a few kills because the javelin is just so awesome in this game. Now this next spot is a nade spot from C to A. So when you spawn at C, or when you have the C spawn, you'll spawn pretty much near the wall and you can just run up to the tank, look up, and chuck the grenade. Now that was from Corey's point of view. This is my point of view, and all you have to do is look a little bit to the right of the A icon, just chuck the grenade, and it'll most likely take 2 or 3 people off the A flag. So that's a very, very helpful nade spot, and this nade spot is from the line of sight Humvee. So you can hop up on the bumper, look a little bit above the crates, and just chuck the grenade. It'll land on A, and it's a lot quicker than having to run through the dome or run around everything and just go and get them. Now, this is a counter to that line of sight Humvee, so if you run through the dome and just chuck a nade through this window, it most likely will land on the Humvee and they'll just blow up. So if you know someone's camping there, just chuck a nade through there and kill them all. Now this is from a front Humvee to C. Now this Humvee is kind of important because a lot of people camp there, but this nade spot is so helpful mainly because it's just almost guaranteed to work, but it is very hard to master. It took me a few tries to actually hit it. So you have to aim a little bit above where you think the hole is, and that's what she said. So just aim it above the hole. You gotta hope for the best it hits, and you might even have to try a few times because sometimes it'll roll even behind the little computers and stuff. Now this is an A to B nade spot. This nade spot is probably one of the most creative ones. Corey came up with it, and I just had to record this. So from his point of view, all I had to do was really look up in the sky and throw the nade. But there are some barrels in that connector to the A alley. You have to just back yourself up in the barrels, look up, throw the grenade, and it'll most likely land right into B. So I hope you enjoyed the first episode of Hail to the Chief, guys. My name is Blankfog. Stay tuned for more. See you guys later.